Good morning. Welcome to day 8, week 2. Sorry if this is what you're getting first thing in the morning or something, but this is what I get first thing in the morning. It is no longer first thing in the morning though. It is like currently 12:30 and I have not moved. I got some bad news this morning and that means that I have not left my room because I have been on phone calls and absorbing information. But I'm starving and I need to go eat something because I have to go to the gym and it's just cool. Been one of those mornings. So, welcome to week 2 and day 8. I wanted to start this before I went downstairs and got food. So I'm doing this now. Hello, goodbye. Here's my little pre-workout breakfast thing. This is the same thing that I made yesterday. It's that 42-gram protein shake with some pumpkin spice chai. My daughter gave me a treat, so I'm going to have that. And a couple pieces of toast. Till I'm ready to go work out. I'm procrastinating and I got hungry, so snack. Hi guys. It is a little after 4. I have not worked recently. The shifts just haven't been there. If you don't know, I'm a contract worker like with Amazon. So I do Amazon Flex. The people who show up at your house in their own cars but still have your package and a vest on. That's me. But they just haven't had any decent shifts lately. I canceled the only shift that was decent, which was on like Friday, because I couldn't sleep until 5:30 in the morning. And I don't think that it would have been a good idea for me to go do my shift that tired. So I canceled that shift and I'm kind of kicking myself now for it because there has not been anything. And because of that night, my night owl is taking over and I have not been sleeping. It's like I can't even start to get to sleep until after 1 o'clock in the morning, which really sucks. So I'm hoping that something decent comes up. I'm hoping for a night shift sometime soon. That would be fabulous. That way I didn't have to get up super early, but I am hoping for an early shift sometime soon. So yeah, that's my thought for the day, and I'm going to go work out. Luckily, I have 24-hour access because I did that already, which is good because they're about to close. Goodbye. Hello. I'm done. I think it was about an hour. My watch died, and I don't know exactly how long I was in there for. I know I was in there for 30 minutes because it yelled at me at my 30-minute marker, but it also, I was getting I was getting messages from my best friend, and so I don't know exactly how long I was in there for, but I think I started at 4:30. I did 10 minutes on the elliptical, and then I did upper body. And so I'm not positive how long I was in there for, but I'm going to guesstimate about an hour because I want to say it was about 4:30 when I started, maybe a little bit before 4:30, and when I stopped it was a little bit after 5:30. So we're going to go an hour. I have a puff bar with me. I have the coconut flavor because I have to go grab my daughter and take her to get her meds, and then we have to stop and get puppy food, which I already ordered. I just need to go pick it up. So that's my day for the moment. I'm tired. But upper body went pretty good. I did go a little bit lighter on a couple of the weights because my shoulders have been bothering me really bad. And so all the stuff that was around my shoulders, I took it just a little bit easier because they've been hurting. I think I slept on them wrong, plus I've got bad shoulders. So, all right, goodbye. All right, guys, I totally forgot to film dinner. So this was dinner. I need to go throw these away anyways. So we have this bag of these seasoned chicken chunks. They're just plain chicken. They look breaded on the picture, but they're not. And then fries. So me and Ty split this, and then me and the boys shared this. So we had like half to a third of this bag, and then half of this bag. And I just piled them on top of each other with some cheese. It was really good. Totally forgot to film it. Brain was not working. Okay, that's it. This is my last little thing for the night, my little sweet treat. It is my frozen lemonade. It is vanilla protein powder mixed with lemonade. It is very tasty, and It's my pre-bed snack. Hi guys. Welcome to the end of day 8. I hit all my stuff today, so that's good. My battery died on my watch about halfway through my workout. So I know my watch got to the half-hour marker, but it didn't get any farther than that. So I'm guesstimating it was about an hour. Because I started right about 4:30 and I finished at 5:30. So give or take a little, about an hour. I did 10 minutes on the elliptical and then I did upper body. Protein, I got 155 grams. My goal is 140 grams, so we're doing good there. For drinking, I did 116 ounces of water. I did my mixed drink thing for my working out. I did the collagen pack because I was going to do a liquid IV. I just wasn't feeling it. And then I had a 32 ounce bottle of water, and then I had half of my 40 ounce bottle of water. So I got about 116 ounces total. And then for my book, I'm supposed to read 10 pages. I don't know why I wrote down 5 pages. I read one full story, so it was 65 pages. I liked this one. This one was probably the best that I've read of the group. Her Insta love is so terrible. I can't do it. But this one was a second chance romance, and so I liked it a lot more. It was a chill day. I mean, finding out my uncle died kind of sucks. And so we just kind of sat together. I left to go work out. I did a couple of errands, and that was about it. And then I sat on the couch reading my story while Tyler did his homework and Caleb played games. Didn't see Elise most of the day. She just was not in the mood to come out of her room. So yeah, that was it for today. So thank you for being here. I have a shift in the morning and I need to make this one. So I need to go to bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 9. I don't know. I'm too tired to remember numbers right now, but this is what I eat when I work. All right, I'm on my way home from my shift. I'm stupid tired and very hungry, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I stopped at Winco and got a breakfast burrito. Hopefully it's good. I think they are. I think they're just cheese and like bacon or something. I don't know. I've had them before. I have no idea what the macros are though, so I'll have to look it up. And I also got Cheetos because Cheetos sounded good. I don't know if the cheese are going to get eaten right now or not, but the burrito definitely is, because this is going to be like gone before I get home. So when I get home, I can change and go back to bed for a little while. I'll have to be up in like an hour and a half anyways, because I got to take I have to take my kid to school and then to go to the gym. So this will be probably part now and part before I work out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, goodbye. Hi, guys. I really don't like filming in front of people because this one dude keeps walking backward and forward. He went to his car to go grab something and then went back again. And I'm just like, oh, I'm not filming here. Drop the phone. Anyways, I'm at the gym. I think it's fair to say work days are hard for me to get out of the car at the gym. I don't want to do both at the same time. My daughter is messaging me and I need to get out of the car. So I'm going to go for now and I will update you guys soon. Hello, don't mind my hair. It is literally, I can make it stand straight up. It's really great. It's quite impressive if I say so myself. All right, workout's done. It took me just under an hour, like seconds under an hour. And now I got to go home and I need to film a Playing With Me. I need to do my monthly and then start my next month worth of Playing With Me's. I have some unboxings to do, a book haul to do, and I have a bunch of editing to do. So, snack on the way home is my very last banana puff bar. I love these things. They're so good. These are my favorite by far. I'm out of them now. So I'm going to enjoy my very last one. Bye. This is my first real meal, I think. Jeez. No, second. This is like my lunch. But it's 5. So I had ramen and some tempura shrimp because that sounded yummy. All right, ramen was a mistake. I should have known better. So I'm going to go easy because I'm still a little hungry and this always fills me up. And my cat is being talkative. So I'm going to have this, which is those mixed together. And it'll be yummy and make me happy and not hurt my stomach.
Hi guys, so end of day 9. I don't know if I ever said what day it was for today, in any of the video clips that I have. I started compiling all of last week's stuff together, and I need to get all of the footage off of my phone, and then I can start editing. I edited a little bit today. I read some today. I finished middle of the night because I had a shift, which was okay. I liked it. I think I gave it like a 3.5. But I think it says 4 on Goodreads, and I think it's like 3.5, 3.75 on Storygraph. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I finished the last story in here. I finished Reed's story. So now I have read the entire book. It was 400 pages. It took me the week to read it. But honestly, it's not bad. It's getting me back into reading, and I actually want to physically read more than I want to listen, which is nice because I miss physically reading. Did not have a great food day. I did not eat my Cheetos. They're still over there. But I'm looking at my stuff and everything was high in protein, but I didn't eat very well. I had a couple of shakes. I had a couple of protein bars. I had 2 meals, but neither one of them were good meals, and my stomach hurts because of it. We gotta do better tomorrow. End of day stats, 66 pages, 93 ounces of water. Close, not quite, close. Protein, 173 grams. We did good there. And then an hour's workout. I did lower body. I also said I finished middle of the night. I finished this one. And I started Undercover Bromance, which is the book 2 in the Bromance book club, on audio. But for, challenge purposes, we're just talking about the physically reading, but this is also a book channel. So I figured I would add in the book content too. So that's it for today. So this was day 9. This is going to be fun to edit. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, day 10. I have errands to run tomorrow, but I don't have work. So hopefully I can go to bed and actually get up at a decent time. Oh, it's late. Gosh, it happens to me every time. I actually get sucked into these stories. They are fun to read, but they're just terrible stories. My daughter, I think my daughter's home. I think I just heard her pull up. All right, time to go to bed. Bye, guys.
Good morning. Welcome to day 10. Today is a run around day and we have some errands to run. We're just finishing up at the dentist. Kid had to go get a cleaning. While I was in there, I asked a couple questions. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in the dentist chair myself and they are grinding my teeth down to make my bite better because ever since I got my crown, I had a deep cavity. It was underneath so I had a filling and there was a cavity underneath my filling. And my last dentist didn't catch it. This dentist caught it because it was starting to hurt. And they put a crown on it just to keep the structural integrity of my tooth. And I have not been able to eat on this side of my mouth since then. And that was like months ago. So they took me back and they looked at it. And sure enough, my bite was off. I broke my necklace. So I keep trying to touch it and it's not there. Anyways, we are going to go get some pellets so we can change the litter boxes out today. And I have to go get the oil changed in the car this afternoon. I don't know what else we have planned for the day. Oh, and meds. I'm going to go get meds. So we got to go get pellets, meds, get the oil changed in the car. I have yoga and a walk to do today for my workouts. I have not eaten yet. I have one of my Fairlife chocolate ones, as well as the Bearbell for food for this morning, just because we're going to be out and about and I wasn't sure what other options we were going to have. And I brought a book. This is The Beast by Jenica Snow. I've never read anything by Jenica Snow before, but my friend Nikki raves about it, and so I'm going to take it. And this one apparently is What If the Beast Never Turned Into a Prince?
Would have been better.
Okay, we are 100% in the camp of people that think that Prince Adam was a massive downgrade to the Beast. So we will see what happens. All right, so welcome to day 10. Here we go. Okay, first real meal of the day. We have Club Lulu from Jimmy John's. We have a small bag of chips, and we picked up some crumble. I only got one because I'm not a big crumble fan. I only like the cakes, and this is a brownie. So we're going to try the brownie out. I also like, chocolate. I also like the cornbread, which they also have, but this sucker was $6, dude. Chocolate's good. Okay, lunchtime, breakfast time, whatever meal this is. Hi guys. It's been a really long day. I'm finally home from running a ton of errands, and I still need to work out. So I'm gonna have a snack because I'm hungry, and I love these little rice ball things that I get from the Asian market. And once I'm done with this, then I'm gonna do some yoga, maybe go on a walk. But I'm ready for today to be over. All right, 21 minutes. Yoga's harder than I remember. So this is my walk. It was just a little one. And then my dinner-ish.
Hello, good evening. It's the end of day 10, and I have stats for you. Today was really busy. We ran all over the place. I picked up a couple different prescriptions from a couple different places. Got gas, got food, got all sorts of stuff. As far as eating today goes, I didn't eat a ton. I didn't eat the Bell bar that I showed you guys in the morning. I only had the shake. I had a sandwich from Jimmy John's. I had a small bag of chips that we had at the house. I had some rice balls for a snack. I had a bowl full of chicken nuggets because it's just what I wanted. And I had some brownie from Crumble. I ate quite a bit of that brownie over the course of the day. It was really good. I actually don't like crumble cookies, so I only try special ones. And the brownie was... so altogether I had 158 grams of protein, but that does include the collagen that I put in my water. My drinks, I have 104. I made it, but barely, because I was busy all day long, so I just kept forgetting to drink, because I forget to drink and I forget to eat when I'm busy. Workouts, I did 20 minutes of yoga and 28-minute walk with my kid. And then reading, I started reading The Beast by Jenica Snow. I don't have thoughts yet. I'm a wee bit concerned. This will be my first monster romance. I don't know how I feel just yet. We will see. I know that monster romances are beloved. I've just never read one before, so I'm a little nervous. Especially with the very first page, you have the Beast talking about his appendages. So, okay, I read 26 pages. I only got reading done while we were at the pharmacy waiting. So I had intended to read more today, but I just didn't. I had to get I read a little bit while I was getting my car was getting its oil changed too. But again, I didn't have very long, so I didn't read very much. So 26 pages. It's more than 10, and that's all I can guarantee myself right now. But it's like 11:30, and I am so ready to go to sleep. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. So I'm gonna go to bed. I still need to brush my hair. I need to do my hair for bed because I sleep with it in a braid every night, and I haven't done that yet. But other than that, teeth are done. I'm ready to go to sleep. So I will see you guys in the morning for day 11. Bye.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 11. These are my empties from work. I just got done. I just got home. I'm about to go inside and go back to bed for a little while. The shift opened up at the last minute, and it was like midnight before I even got the shift, so I'm exhausted right now. This is my Fairlife 42 gram and the Bearbell that I did not eat yesterday. So my empties. Now it's time for a nap. I just woke up from my nap. I was so tired. I slept for like 5-ish hours. So I haven't had anything since the end of my shift. So this is first going in. And then I made this with lots and lots of tuna. And it sounds amazing, but I'm so tired. I also had the last little bit of my brownie. Hello. It is almost 11 o'clock at night. Today was messed up. I got up at 5. I did my shift. Shift was fine. Nothing special, nothing terrible. It was just fine. Came home, talked to Ty for a little while, and then I went to bed. And I slept for like 5 hours because I was really tired. Got up and probably could have slept longer, but my stomach decided that it was insistent that I eat something. So I made some tuna helper because that's what sounded good. Someone in my book was talking about tuna casserole, and I was like, tuna helper sounds good. So me and Ty split it, the box, and then I just took Caleb to his friend's birthday party. That won't be over until like somewhere time between midnight and 2 a.m. I went to the gym on the way home, did 50 minutes of upper body, and now I'm home. I'm going to go throw some more food into the oven, go take a quick shower, put on my pajamas, relax, try not to fall asleep. And then once Elise gets home from work, she's going to take a shower and put her pajamas on. And then she's coming with me to pick Caleb up because he's at this, the place he's at is like in the middle of nowhere. And I'm skittish. So I need someone to come with me. So we're going together. You know, why not? That's fun, right? It's really fun to go on an exploration with your children in the middle of the night. I know they're not kids anymore, but Jesus criminy. Okay, so that's the plan for the rest of the day. I'm so tired. I have this. I don't know what it is. It looks like a bruise or a zit or something. I have no idea. I woke up with it. All right, goodbye. All I wanted was chicken sausage and zucchini. So I got chicken sausage and zucchini.
Good evening. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to bed. But I need to give you an update because today was weird. As far as liquids go, I barely made it. I got 104 ounces. I did 2 of my 32 ounce plus a 40. I think I may have done a little bit more than that because my 40 was like 3/4 of the way full when I refilled it first night. And so I probably drank another like 10 or so ounces, but it's okay. It's over. It's not hugely over, but it's over. Food. I didn't eat much, but everything I ate was really high in protein. So I got 198 grams. Might have been too much. I hope that's not too much. And then for my workout, I did 51 minutes, did upper body, and I'm tired now. I also read 15 pages of Beast. I don't know how I feel about this. I know that all the girlies love the dark romances, love the monster romances. It's a little weird, and I do not have an opinion yet. I also finished the Undercover Bromance, which is way across the room, and I don't want to get it, so I can just put it here. And then I started Wisteria. I really loved Foxglove and Belladonna, so I'm looking forward to Wisteria. So far, I like it. So far, it has a different main character. One of the side characters in the last 2 books is the main character in this one. So, the difference between life and death, I guess. Anyways, that's it. It's time to go to bed. Hubby comes home tomorrow, so that should be nice. And this is the end of day 11. So we'll see you again for day 12. Bye.
Hi guys. Apparently I don't know how to work my own phone because I just messed that up. Nothing like talking for a couple minutes and realizing I'm not actually recording. I'm tired. We didn't get to bed until like almost 3. So today is day 12. My husband just got home. The boat came in today, and so I need to go pick him up. I just finished my reading. I need to take a shower and wash my hair, but I will do that after I get home. And I have my protein chai waiting for me. So I'm going to go drink this while I go pick up my husband. And then we will do workouts, showers, wash hairs, you know, all the good stuff. Until then, I'm listening to Wisteria and having just finished The Beast. I am so confused. I don't know what to think of it yet. I will hopefully have thoughts by tonight. This is my breakfast. It's the leftover zucchini from yesterday and then some chicken strips. It's kind of watery. A little pre-workout snack. We didn't make enough for lunch. I was trying not to get all the crummies, and I should have gotten the crummies. So we're going to have this and work out. That's where we're going now. Giant chicken salad. Hi guys, good evening. It is the end of day 12. Today was kind of weird. I had a lot of protein and not enough water. So water, I filled up my 32 ounces twice, and then I also got a chunk of my 40 done. Only ended up being about 79 ounces. I need to do my 32 ounce twice and my full 40, and I did not get that done today. I did finish reading The Beast. I'll put the picture here just in case you guys want to get a refresher, because it's across the room and I'm not going to go get it. That was really weird. That was my first monster romance, and it was very schmutty and a monster romance. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. It was very confusing. A lot of feelings. So I got 48 pages of that done, so I did get that finished. And then as far as protein goes, I did go over on protein again today. I had my chai this morning, and then I had this little snack pack and a puff bar, which I didn't show you guys. I forgot. I had my nuggets and zucchini for lunch, and then a giant salad with a bunch of chicken in it for dinner. It's the chicken that put me over because that salad was huge, and it took me a hot minute to eat it all. But I did a lot of protein and a lot of veggies today. So I ended up with 198 grams of protein. That's not too far over, but it is a little bit more than I want to have. And then we worked out for an hour and 20 minutes. It was low body, and I seem to take more breaks when I'm doing things like lunges and squats because it just wears me out really fast. And so I will take like my actual breaks between my sets. When I'm doing it normally, my breaks will be like 30 seconds, and then I'll go back and do more. But when I'm doing the body weight ones with extra weight on top of it, it always takes me longer. I'm on the machines. I don't need a huge break. I'm doing squats and hip thrusts and lunges. I'm gonna need the breaks. I've noticed that my muscle spasms almost. It's like the muscles in my abs, my
core all over, like my sides, my back too, will like spasm up and they'll just like lock into place and it hurts so bad. Since I started drinking so much water, it has gotten better. It was acting up today, but what does that tell you about the fact that I didn't drink enough today? So, you know, hopefully it'll get better. I also got a chunk into Wisteria today, which I'm loving. I'm halfway through it right now. I have to update the things. I was listening to it today. And then my husband's home, which is nice. It's nice to have him back for a whole 10 days. God, I love the military. But yeah, that's about it. We didn't do a ton today. We just kind of ran a few errands, kind of took it easy, and obviously didn't drink enough water. But, you know, what can you say? Tomorrow's going to be interesting. We're going to go to Halloween Town. So I don't know how well that's going to work for this purposes, but hopefully it'll be fun. So I'll take some footage and show you guys. And that's it for now. Bye. We have stuff to do today, so workouts are going to be interesting. But first things first, yoga. Wow, my room's a mess. All right, guys, we are getting ready to leave, and these are my snacks for the way down there. I have my Fairlife protein shake with chai in it. I have chicken salad. I have a honey bun. I've got the gluten-free nut thin things so that Pat can have some to go with my chicken salad, and then my little snack pack. And those are my snacks for the trip to Oregon. Okay, so this is down the street from the actual Halloween Town Center thing where you have like this witch dance. And sadly, that was the most exciting part of this entire thing. This is just kind of a brief overview of what it looked like. There was a few Halloween Town decorations, but for the most part, it was just very crowded. There was a lot of people. There wasn't much to do, and it was a massive bust. And if I had left the sound in, it sounds terrible. It was so loud and chaotic. It really was not fun. So unless you live in the area, please don't go. It's very much not worth it. Good evening. I did not talk to you guys pretty much at all today. I showed you what I had for like my lunch that I packed to take with us to St. Helens to go to Halloween Town, but I haven't really talked to you at all. So here we are, day 13. This is my nightly roundup. We did go to St. Helens today. We were planning on spending the night down there and making a whole day of it. It ended up being 100% not worth the money or the drive. I did find out that there was a bunch of Twilight stuff there, and I wanted to go do more of the Twilight stuff, but some of it you couldn't get to because it was closed off for the Halloween festivities, and some of it was like off the beaten trail, and if you didn't know where it was, you weren't going to find it. So like Bella Swan's house was off of 6th Street, and we parked off of 6th Street, but we parked on the wrong side of 6th Street. And we had to walk the half mile to get to the downtown area. And by the time that we were in the car, had moved and we're no longer on our parking space. Our dog was playing dead dog in the back of the car. I didn't want to move, and I didn't think anybody else did either. So we opted to not stay and go look at Bella's house. But I do want to go back and do that sometime that's not Halloween time. So that way we don't have to worry about the huge crowds, because it was so busy. Before we left, I did yoga. It took me about 18 minutes, just over 18 minutes to do. And then we drove down to St. Helens. While I was getting ready for the day, I do oil pulling every morning. It helps with the sensitivity of my teeth. So I have 20 minutes of uninterrupted nothing time where I have to just swish oil in my mouth, which is lovely. So I started reading Their Vicious Darlings. This is the 3rd book in Nikki St. Crow's Lost Boys series. I got 1 chapter in, which is 13 pages. But man, it covers my 10 pages for the day. So we're going to call that a win. I wanted to read more, but I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. As far as food goes, I pretty much showed you guys this morning everything I ate. I didn't really eat much more than that. So we had my protein shake with my chai in it. We had chicken salad that we bought from the store with gluten-free crackers because hubby's got celiac. So we shared that on the way there. I did a chip for me, a chip for you the whole way there. So he got about half of it and I got about half of it. Some of my bites had bigger chunks of chicken. Some of his bites had bigger chunks of chicken, but I figured it all equaled out at the end. And then I had a honey bun that I bought yesterday at the store and I took with me, and I decided that I needed a little bit of a sugar boost on the way home because I hadn't eaten hardly anything all day long. And had my honey bun, and my nephew kept trying to steal it from me, so that was lovely of him. We stopped at a gas station after we left because there's no bathrooms at Halloween Town unless you were okay with using porta potties, which I'm not. I opted to not drink the entire day until after we left, except for my chai, which affected my numbers. But we stopped at a gas station. I got a bag of chips and I ate about half of it. Then we stopped at the mall because I wanted to get the caramel apple scotchmallows from See's Candy, and they didn't have any. So we got to try other ones, and total I had about a truffle and a half between us sharing different flavors. We also got some popcorn while we were at Halloween Town and ate that on the way home. And then I got home, I had my collagen because I was trying to get in my water, and the collagen tastes yummy and gives me a protein, so I figured it was a win-win. And I had my little snack pack before bed. I'm a little tiny bit hungry, but I'm so tired that I just don't care right now. So I'm gonna go to bed. My numbers, my working out, I did 18 minutes of yoga. We parked a half a mile away and it took us about 15 minutes average to get there and back. So we have 47 minutes just with the little over half mile there and a little over half mile back. It was like 0.6 miles and it took us 13 minutes one way and 16 minutes the other. So I average it about 15 minutes, right? So we got 47 minutes. That doesn't include walking around in Halloween Town, but it does include the actual walk to and from the area. Protein, I got 121 grams of protein. Not bad. It's the chicken salad and that protein shake that really set me over the edge. I am under for the day, but I've been over the last 2 days, so I figure it balances out. I read 13 pages, so that's over my 10. That's one for me. And then because of the lack of no bathrooms, I opted to not drink anything the whole time I was in Halloween Town. But I did drink my liquid IV on the way home, and then I had collagen once I got home, and I've been slowly nursing on my 40 ounces. So I got about 74-ish ounces of water in today. Not perfect, but like I said, my lack of bathroom issue is definitely a problem for me, and I will very much stop drinking water if I'm at a theme park or on an airplane or in a car, anywhere where a bathroom is not easily accessible. I will, first things I do is stop drinking water, which is not healthy. I'm working on it, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that is my day. That is day 13. We were gonna stay over and make a whole weekend of it, but it wasn't worth it. We spent a couple hours there and we're like, eh. By the by, it's $40 to go there. $40 gets you into the haunted house as well as the oddities museum that they have. It also gets you a picture with the pumpkin, which we didn't do because the pumpkin is tiny and the line was super long. The line for everything was really, really long, and it just wasn't worth it. It's scarier walking through a Spirit of Halloween, the store, because everything in the haunted house came from that store. It is not worth the money to go. The popcorn's pretty good. Some of the stuff was kind of cute to look at, but it was a long drive there and back to do that. And I just, nope, that's not going to happen again. But I do want to go back and see the Twilight stuff. So next time we're down there, I also want to go to Powell's in Portland, but Portland was an hour the wrong direction. And money is a wee bit tight right now because we have vet appointments back to back. And so once all the vet appointment stuff is done, then we'll be able to tackle books again. And I do want to go see Powell's at some point in time before we move. But yeah, that's it. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed because I keep rambling. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. It's day 14. I have a little clip of what I've eaten so far today, and I'll put it right here. And now it's time to go for a walk. It has been raining all day, so we have a little window right now where it's not raining at the moment. I have my energy drink with some buoy in it, and I'm going to go walk with my puppy and my husband. Isn't he cute? Sam. Okay, so yeah, it's late, but it's been a slow day, and all thing we've done today is clean. Fun times, huh? I know, it's pretty sad. All right, let's go. Wasn't sure what I wanted for dinner, so I decided to have some clam chowder. So far, it's really good. Hi guys, welcome back to the end of day 14. Which means that we are not at our 2-week mark, and I still haven't edited a week 1 yet. I'll make sure I get that this week. So I'm here for my end of week results. I've noticed that I have been really struggling to get my water and my protein in this last few days. So I need to make a concerted effort to eat a little bit more often this next week, because there was too many days where I was either missing stuff or just barely making it, one of the two. So for water, I have 104 ounces. I drank 2 of my 32 ounces, and then almost all of my 40, and then it got refilled, and I was drinking some more of it. So we're going to guesstimate that I was really close to that 40 mark. So we're only going to say 104 ounces. So is that exactly right? I'm not sure, but it's very close, if not. For protein, I have 121 grams. I had my protein chai this morning, a bowl full of chicken nuggets, some clam chowder with a little bit of popcorn, and then my collagen drink, which is part of my water, but it's also part of my protein. And then I had one little melt-away candy. I'm just not hungry. And unfortunately that happens, and it happens more so when I'm high stress. You have those people who eat when they're stressed. I am the opposite. I lose all of my appetite when I'm stressed. And my son wants to have a friend come over and was stressing about getting the house cleaned. And because he was stressing out, he stressed me out. And eating today was very hard because he stressed me the hell out. But we got the kitchen almost completely clean. The only thing that needs to be done now is little stuff like the floors need to get done still. I want to pick up my front library area. The dog's toys need to be sorted out so we can wash them. We're going to get rid of the ones that are destroyed and then wash everything else. And then we also need to wash our clothes. And that will be for, hopefully we can get that done tomorrow. Or at least get it going tomorrow. Other than that, we slept in late because we had a busy day yesterday. Like I said, we did a lot of cleaning this morning. And then we took a long walk. We didn't time this very well. I looked outside. I was like, oh no, it's starting to get dark. We better go. There's a break in the weather, but it was still fully light outside. And we parked and we started walking. We missed our turn, so I had to turn on the All Trails app to figure out how to get back, because I wasn't sure. We passed this one turn and I was like, is that the right turn? And we weren't sure. Turns out it was the turn we were supposed to take. And then we ended up in pitch black using our flashlight phones, walking through a bog that had a little section of it that was starting to overflow with water, and so we were a little bit worried about walking through that section, but luckily someone put a plank down and we were able to kind of skip through that little section. And then it was super slippery, and so Pat kept walking too far ahead of me and I kept sliding, so it was slow going, but we did almost 3 miles and we did it just about an hour. It was not the best decision that we've ever had. Plus, are you aware that if you have a flashlight on, the bats will dive bomb you? It was a good learning experience for both of us. Then we went home, grabbed my kid, and took her to Target because she needed to grab a couple things.
And then we've been at home chilling ever since. So it was a pretty easy day. So I got my hour-long workout in. And then for reading, I read this morning. I was reading right before bed, but we've been so busy that I've been reading in the morning while I'm doing my oil. And I am reading Their Vicious Darlings, which is the third book in the Lost Boys Vicious series, something along those lines. I don't know exactly what it's called. But it's by Nikki St. Crow. It is a dark Lost Boys Peter Pan romance. If romance is a good word. My nose looks really red and I don't know why. Anyways, I'm really liking it. It's the third book in the series. I read the first one, first two earlier this year. And I'm really trying to get back into reading more, which I'm actually liking reading more than the audiobooks in the moment. And that has not happened in a very long time. And there's nothing wrong with audiobooks. I love my audiobooks, but I also used to love being completely immersed into reading. And I missed it. So that's one of my goals, is to try to physically read more books so that I can get back into physically reading. I put on Bird Kitty Cat YouTube for my little man, and I sit there and listen to ambiance of birds tweeting while he full-fledged jumps at and attacks my TV, which is not at all harmful to my TV or my cat. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing today, and I'm going to go and we will try again tomorrow, and we will be starting a new vlog because I want to do these weekly, and it is officially the end of week 2. So please come back and join me for week 3. I, at some point in time, need to do like before and after pictures, but I'm not ready for that yet. I've got some pictures that I've been taking every few days. I have one with just in the bathroom mirror, straight on, so it's not super accurate, but it's all I can do right now. So we're just gonna deal with what we can. And if I start seeing more progress, I will start showing them to you. But as of right now, I'm not ready for that. But again, this is not about weight loss. This was about trying to eat more and drink more and be consistent with my workouts. Consistency with the workouts seems to be doing really well. Eating and drinking is up and down, but I'm definitely drinking more than I have been lately, and eating is still a struggle, but it's a struggle that we're going to keep on working on. I definitely don't know how you make this stuff a habit. I don't know how you make habits, period, because I struggle to brush my teeth every day. Even though I have a routine, it is not a habit. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys now, and I hope you had a great week, and I will actually start editing these now. All right, bye-bye.